Hey, what's going on? It's Hutch Nast. This video will be a quick introduction to Solana. Oftentimes, I talk about ERC20 tokens, and I don't often talk about some of the bigger cryptocurrencies, but Solana is actually even more than that. Solana, or ticker symbol SOL, is actually their own blockchain. So, from their website, powerful for developers, fast for everyone. Solana is a decentralized blockchain built to enable scalable, user friendly apps for the world. Solana is the fastest blockchain in the world and the fastest growing ecosystem in crypto, with thousands of projects spanning DeFi, NFTs, Web3, and more. Solana is an open source, public programmable blockchain that supports smart contracts. Now, what's that mean? Often I talk about ERC20 tokens or cryptocurrencies, which that stands for Ethereum Request for Comment, which means the coin or token is actually built on the Ethereum blockchain. So like Saitama, for instance, is an ERC20 token. So with a SPL coin or Solana program library, the NFT or cryptocurrency or contract is actually built on the Solana network. So the main place this comes into play, like in the beginning of it, is ease of programmability. Now, ERC20 was the first programmable network, which currently makes it the most popular, but with high gas fees or transaction fees to swap in and out of coins and to mint NFTs, this leaves room for SPL to actually fill the gap. I would also like to note that Solana is decentralized and secure. Not only is Solana ultra fast and low cost, it is censorship resistant. The Solana network is spread over thousands of independent nodes, which means that your transactions are always safe. Now, that's enough from the website, but just as Web3 is actually built out more and more, it'll be interesting to see what network actually wins the race and takes the foothold in the blockchain space. Now, currently, by far the most popular would be Ethereum's network. However, it's with the high transaction fees and the high gas, and really the slowness of it. Though Ethereum's a lot faster than some other things, it's possible for Solana to actually gain popularity in the long term. And that's why I think it's important for you to know this project. It's really kind of comes down to like what programmers think are most popular or what ends up making people the most money. And I'm going to use the example of like iPhone versus Android, which isn't fair because Android's a software, iPhone's software and hardware. But if we're just going to go down this rabbit hole a little bit, let's just talk about just the software. The most popular smartphone, at least in the United States, is easily the iPhone. I'm not 100% sure about the whole world. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the most popular in the whole world, but at least in the United States, the most popular is the iPhone. And when apps started to come out for these devices, since iPhone was the most popular, their apps would be better because the programmers took more time. The programmers, chances were actually using iPhones too. And what they were doing is you might as well program your applications for the most popular software. So that's kind of what we have versus Android, and it was actually like blatantly obvious in the infancies of smartphones that Android apps were legitimately worse. Even just like the Facebook app, for instance. I don't know if any of you guys have Androids out there or you remember. The Facebook app was horrific bad on the Android. And it's because the programmers were just used to programming iPhones. It's what they were used to doing. Now, just to finish drawing the lines on this comparison, currently programmers are used to programming ERC20, so just on the Ethereum blockchain. However, should the popularity be gained in Solana, the most that could end up being the most popular blockchain to write or to code your NFTs, smart contracts, DeFi, or even just tokens in and of themselves. So it'll be interesting to see in I'd say the coming like years. Probably going to take that long. It's a year. Let's say a year. It'll be interesting to see in the coming year, what kind of foothold Solana actually ends up having. So that's my hot take. I'd love to know what you think in the comments below. This has been Hutch Nass, and I'll see you guys in the next one.